Technicals. Hi Kunal, thank you so much for taking the time out and joining us today. Kunal, your first stock that you picked out for us is Coforge from the IT mid-cap space. In fact, the entire mid-cap space is doing very well today. 2.5% uptick is what Coforge is seeing right now. What are the levels to watch out for?
Well, good afternoon, and yeah, definitely Coforge looks very attractive from this mid-cap IT. And if we talk about this counter, the way stock has been trading on its daily chart, we may see a further upside momentum in this counter. Stock has already been trading above 20 into 50 days. And not only this, stock has recently given the breakout of its upper band of range of momentum. And if you talk about technical perspective, then stock has continuously taking support of its upper rising trend line. So overall, technical structure looks very attractive at present level. One can get into the stock at present level with strict stop loss at 1670. And if we talk about target size, first target comes at 1772, and if stock breaks this level, then further march would be there up to the level of 1845. So from this mid cap, I think Coforge looks very attractive and gives some confidence for trading perspective.
All right, so that's Coforge that Kunal has picked out for us. Kunal, but you've also picked out Hind Petro for us. That is also one of the gainers in the mid-cap space. In fact, that is also doing, if you pull up the charts, that's also doing very well, up 3%. On the charts, what are the levels to watch out for?
Well, technical structure looks very attractive at present level. Hind Petro is staying at 454 level, up by 3%. Not only this, stock is trying to trade over 100 days exponential moving average. Moreover, stock has recently taken the support of its strong horizontal trend line, which is placed at 440. So overall technical structure looks very attractive for this Hind Petro. And if we talk about chart pattern, then stock has been trading in its upper rising channel formation. So overall technical structure looks very attractive, and based on this technical structure, we may see some good upside momentum in this counter. Right now, stock is trading at 454. One can keep SL at 437. And if we talk about target wise, first target comes at 463. And if stock breaks this level, then further upside would be there up to the level of 481. So yes, Hind Petro looks very attractive from these OMC's counters.
All right, Hind Petro looking attractive there on the charts, but let's move on to the next counter that is in focus, and that is L&T Tech on the back of mixed Q3 results that it posted. Now, the revenue was down 1.9% on a sequential basis. The EBIT was up 7.3% on a quarter-on-quarter basis, and the PAT saw a downtick of 7.9%.
Also, PCBL not showing any positive signs. However, the auto space is doing well, but in auto ancillary, what do you think about this script?
Let's talk on the force motor right now, trading at 20,350. Overall, force motor is making its ascending triangle formation where, if we get the breakout of its 22,000, then we may see a further upside momentum even up to the level of somewhere around 29,000 would be our last target. So I'm not suggesting to get into the stock at present level because strong resistance is there at 22,000. But yeah, if stock take this level, then we can at least expect 29,000 as our ultimate target. So yeah, this stock should be there in your watch list, and 22,000 is a make and break level for this counter. And if we talk about overall auto ancillary and auto counters, the way all the stocks has been trading on its daily chart, I think one should focus on Motherson Sumi as well, because on daily chart this stock looks very attractive compared to other auto ancillaries. Right now, stock is trading at 115 level, trading about its 100 days moving average. Not only this, recently stock has taken the support of its previous top, which has become now a good support for the counter, which is placed at 112. And today stock is up by 2%. So in this auto ancillary counters, I think this is the only stocks which looks very attractive in terms of risk reward. One can get into the stock at present level with strict stop loss of 112. And if you talk about target wise, first target would be at 119. And if stock break this level, then further upside would be there up to the level of 124.
Okay, so those are the levels to watch out for. But Kunal, you've also picked out RBL Bank for us, a stock that is firing on all cylinders, up 4%. In fact, that stock has done pretty well. It's a clear outperformer, given gains of almost 21% in the last 6 months. What are the levels to watch out for? Does the positive momentum continue from here on? In fact, the stock is hovering around its 52-week high right now.
Well, I think amongst the private bank, I think this is the only stock which is performing well compared to other banks and generating positive alpha as well for stockholders. Right now, stock is trading at 325, and it is trying to give a breakout of this pennant formation on a daily chart. Not only this stock has been trading above its 100 and 200 days moving average, so long term structure remains positive only, and we may see a further upside momentum based on this technical structure. I think this is the perfect time that one should get into the stock at present level, because pennant formation is like a continuation formation of the bullish momentum only. So right now stock is trading at 326, perfect level to get into the stock. If we talk about SL wise, one can keep SL at 310, and if we talk about target wise, the way stock has been trading on its daily chart, first target would be at 330 for trading perspective. And if stock break this level, then one way rally would be there even up to the level of 375, somewhere around 14 to 15% return that we can expect from this counter. So yes, RBL from the private counters looks very attractive.
All right, moving on then to the next counter that is in focus, and that's Cipla. Now, temporary supply. There has been a temporary supply pause for Lanreotide following the US FDA audit of the partner facility. Now, Morgan Stanley has come out with a note on Cipla that is maintaining an underweight rating, and they have downgraded the stock to 1,292 from an earlier 1,396 target price. Now, the Revlimid phase out and paused the Lanreotide supply to result in a weak Q4 FY26. Cipla operates in Lanreotide duopoly. 22% market share is what it holds. Now, FY26 earnings estimate has been reduced to 2%, 1% for FY27. Now, Lanreotide's resupply is likely in the first half of FY27. The uncertainty around the Cyberpacort and the Davir launches is something that is still hovering, and Aurobindo Pharma's FDA approval for a generic Advair inhaler is likely in January 2026. That increases the competition for Cipla, and on the back of that, it's getting a downgrade, and because of that, Cipla is down and out more than 2.5%.
So that's all about Cipla. And Kunal, let's now look at the exchange, ancillary and platform stocks. Let's pull up both Angel One and Anand Rathi. Quite a strong performance on Angel One. Of course, the stock performance is also good, but at the same time, the quarterly numbers were really good. And on the back of strong set of numbers, the stock is performing today. The profit did jump 27% on a quarter-on-quarter basis, and the board also approved interim dividend. And there's the news of stock split also. A rise in profit and also a rise in revenue in terms of around 11% increase to 1,337 crore. In all fronts, the numbers of Angel One were good, and the stock is performing in green around 8%. But that's not the same case which happened with Anand Rathi. The company also did post its numbers I think yesterday, and after that, the stock did tank down. However, the numbers were decent set. What's your take on both of these scripts?
Well, if you talk about both the stocks, let's first talk on the Anand Rathi Wealth. Right now trading at 3,100. No doubt it is trading above its 100 days moving average near to its all-time high, but I'm not getting that much of confidence for getting into the stock at present level, because since last 3 days stock has been trading between the range of 3,000 to 3,210. So either side breakout, either side momentum would be there if you get the either side breakout on this counter. So as of now, please avoid this counter. But yeah, this stock must be in your watch list, because if you get the breakout of this 3,210, then stock may spurt up to the level of 3,400. So in the meantime, we can get the quick gain. So yes, this stock should be there in your watch list. And if you talk about Angel One, the way stock has been trading on its daily chart right now, we are seeing some good momentum up by 8%, is trading about 100 days moving average. Not only this, stock has given a gap up opening as well, so one can say it's a breakout gap, and based on this we may see a further upside momentum in this counter up to the level of 2,850, and if stock sustain above this level, then further upside would be there up to the level of 3,020. But the way stock has been trading, I think I can't suggest to get into the stock at present level, because risk reward is not that much of favorable for creating any long position. But if you have the stock in the portfolio, then hold this. Pretty upside momentum would be there up to the level of 3,020.
All right, both Angel One today, of course, is soaring away in trade on the back of Q3 results, and that's the view coming in on the stockbroker stocks. Kunal, on that note, thank you so much for taking time out and telling us all your stocks that you're bullish on. But with that, it's a wrap on this edition